Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 5 Team. Well, the audio kind of got messed up and I'm recording this over the gameplay after it's been done already. Yeah, that's gonna be a common thing for the next 3 episodes. We recorded them, but our recording software kind of bugged out on us, and it didn't actually record our voices. So I'm just gonna be kind of spouting random bullshit throughout all of these episodes. Speaking of which, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter tag is hashtag I don't have a Twitter. Anyway, I'm really sorry guys, but unfortunately this is gonna have to be a thing. But anyway, right now I'm trying to figure out how the hell am I supposed to make this as entertaining as possible without voicing the actual things. Because you guys know how I Let's Play my things. I voice them and I throw in like jokes every now and then. So I wouldn't really know how to mix that all in together with what's already been recorded. But let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Basically, Mega Man and Land were talking about how this was AC/DC in the past, and how they and how there were 2 children that Dr. Hikari just had. Me and Zero were joking around at how one of them was dead, and how Mega Man was probably going to kill Land to become the original one. You remember that, don't you? It's like Dr. Hikari's become the father of twin boys. I heard one of them didn't make it. I remember that's something we said. My lord, we made so many freaking dead baby jokes. Anyway. And I believe this is what we're doing. It's just because there's a little pause in the audio. My lord me. Wasting quite a bit of time with that little dialogue there. Everyone says how cute they are, even though one of them's dead. Aren't dead babies cute? Yeah, that's right, they're talking about you, Mega Man!
Did she just say? Hub and Lan? This AC/DC sound a year before we were born?
Holy shit, Lan!
That's right, Mega Man, you're dead. I'm the one that lived.
I'm gonna fucking murder you and take your place, Lan, I swear to Christ! Especially in Battle Network 6 when spoilers. I'm not gonna talk about Battle Network 6 spoilers. I shouldn't talk about Battle Network 6 spoilers, should I? I mean, I could. But then there's the off chance that somebody that's watching you hasn't played through this game. I mean, would people be watching who have never played through this game? Alright then. What? Are you serious? Wow, that's kind of stupid, honestly. It feels like freaking Gray that doesn't do anything unless it's with you. It's like, hey Gray, you want to play Warframe? Yeah, let's do it. Have you done anything on your own since the last time we played? Nah, man, I don't get on unless you do. It's like, okay. The heck's your puppy doing? She's just resting her face there on the table. Ah. But anyway, Bass-Cross has been getting really freaking powerful. I'm actually gonna look into expanding my Navicust thing and maybe getting that final attack up on there. My lord. I mean, I believe that there is a boss later on in these episodes, and let's just say that I freaking destroy him with Bass-Cross. Spoiler. The thing that I really didn't like while playing through these episodes was going through the Gargoyle comp, though. It's like, the puzzle was kind of simple, but it was really annoying at the same time, to the point where I wasn't even thinking about it, I just wanted to get through it. Have you guys ever done that before? No, not Tails, like... You know when you're Yes. I understand what you mean there. But it's like, do you remember going through the ice places in Pokemon, where sometimes you don't even think about where you're going, you just want to get through the place, and it's frustrating, and you just kind of
Like
press random directions?
silver and gold, or like when you get to that like one gym leader that you have to like make it through all the shit. It's just like, I just want to get through. I don't want to play a puzzle to get to you.
Exactly. I actually don't know why they still have puzzles in Pokemon games to get to the gym. So freaking obnoxious. I mean, they're always super simple. There's just no point in them. They're just there to waste time, pretty much. What do you think you're gonna do, Mega Man? You're gonna destroy them! You have the Bass Cross! You can destroy the world if you want. Especially in Battle Network 6 when... Spoilers. I think this is the part where we were talking about Mega Man killing off Lan and taking his spot. Like, this is my world now, Lan! Mega Man, I thought we were brothers! Fuck you, brother! This is Japan! The brother's usually the first to betray!
This is usually the first to fuck. What?
What the hell? I actually think that I should have cut this out. Like, for the purpose of this recording, I should probably cut that out. But I'm not going to, just because I like to watch you guys suffer.
That's right. Zero the First condones your suffering on this channel.
Hmm? Because it's so randomized. I mean, I could read the dialogue, but then sometimes it would be like really fast skips, and other times it would be there forever, and it'd be like, come on, past me, skip faster. See, look at that crap. Oh, I love Bass Cross so much. I have no idea why I never tried it myself. Wait, guys, you see that? You see that right there? I go after the black person first. I know my horror movie rules. And it's funny because the black guy put up the least... He didn't put up a fight at all. Look at that. I like completely murdered the freaking black guy. Somebody's gonna call a hate crime on me in this video. Now you see, these enemies are pointless without the freaking water because they can't hide. They're not as obnoxious. And that little electro thing can't get extra damage on you when you're not on a water panel either. Oh, never mind. Looks like I murdered this guy more brutally than the black guy. So, it's not completely racist, right? Speaking of racist, what's the difference between a white fairy tale and a black fairy tale? White fairy tales always start with once upon a time. Black fairy tales always start with, y'all motherfuckers ain't never gonna believe this!
Let's bust some viruses.
Oh, come on! That was the most beautiful joke I've ever heard. This year.
Way to go, lad.
Because God knows I've heard much worse. And the worse they are, the funnier they get. Oh, the asteroid people. I don't know why they nerfed the asteroid chip so much, though. Like, you remember Meteor from Battle Network 3?
Let's do it, lad.
Like, Meteor in Battle Network 3 did 100 damage per pop. And it was like a heat-seeking thing towards enemies. I don't know why they nerfed it. Yeah, there were more versions in Battle Network 3, too.
Good job, lad.
So you can't save Scummit. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Battle Network 5 never had the best chip traders. Like, the only I think the only really good chip trader was in Battle Network 3, and then the bug frag trader in Battle Network 3. The bug frag trader was fucking broken. Freaking get on 3 asterisks. And you know what happens when you combine that with stone? What's that? Area steal twice, get on 3. Stone is 150 damage, I think, per empty hole on your side. Literally, that was like how to cheese the last boss with no problem.
Good job, Lan.
What? Oh no, I'm not talking about Alpha, I'm talking about Serenade, the secret boss. No, it doesn't work on Alpha. Yeah, you can area steal versus Alpha. I was talking about Serenade, the last boss in the secret area. Dude, Alpha is easy. All you have to do is Muramasa. Just Muramasa.
Yeah, but if you don't have a good chip folder, or if you don't have a fast and strong buster, you're not gonna get his core exposed.
What you
And
could
like,
do.
The more you get his health, the faster it starts closing back up, and the more he starts doing other shit.
Well, the thing is that versus Alpha, you could just use the Bodyguard program advance. It shoots 11 shuriken, I think, at an opponent, each of them doing 100 damage, and it hits Alpha fast enough to the point where he can't regen his little bubble. Wouldn't know what they're doing, it's a simple program advance. It's anti-damage M, anti-navi M, and Muramasa. Yeah, I do. Anti-navi... Well, anti-damage might be the hard one to get in that game. Dude. Who doesn't know this shit?
I'm saying you're assuming that the first-time player knows they're going to have an actual working folder for Alpha because
Dude, do you know what my first-time folder was? No. Do you know what my first-time folder was in all seriousness? I had S's, K's, Z's, M's, P's, Q's. It was all over the fucking place.
I see that only being with Battle Network 1.
Oh, it was Battle Network 3. My first game was Battle Network 3. And from them, I played 1 and 2. 2 being the most annoying one.
I don't know why anyone likes 2. It's
Like, even...
5 minutes of gameplay and like hours worth of just fetch quests and little mini like chores to do.
I know, it's like... Even Battle Network 5... Even Battle Network 5 with like 90% of the bosses being in retarded liberations... Oh, I said the R word. Even with 90% of the bosses being in liberations, Battle Network 5 was less annoying than Battle Network 2. Speaking of annoying games...
Styles weren't in Battle Network 1, right?
No.
I think that's really just the biggest thing that people like got a hard on with 2 is just the style.
Styles X2! You know what I find funny about people? How they always dig right on Styles whenever they talk to him in like his chat and everything. And that's honestly one of the worst things you could do to someone. Like, what if you went to like Evo or something and one of your fans just came up to him and was like, "Oh my god, man, I love your videos. Please urinate in my mouth." Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, if someone was just, like, wanting to fuck you right then and there because they love your videos. Alright, would you turn down free sex? From a man? You know, you ain't gotta be gay to have sex with a man. I'm sorry, guys. This must be a little awkward for you viewers out there. But anyway, there we have the racial slur versus Search Man. Mega Man, get out the way! That was Irish, right? Or Scottish, or some ish. Shroomish.
supposed to be a bodyguard for, I forgot the lady's name. And then it's like Mega Man just pops in like, oh, Mega Man, what are you doing? Boom, boom, you blow her up. It's like, oh my god! How could you delete her without me? Like an actual reason to get pissed off, not, oh, you stopped me from deleting this guy.
I don't know, man. I mean, I did play through Colonel my first time. Well, my only other time playing through this game, it was Colonel. Still, I can't believe Colonel's freaking Russian. Of all things. Oh my, that means that Ben should start talking in a Russian accent whenever he's using his alias. I actually wonder how Ben would twist his voice into a Russian accent, because this pitch is not as low as mine.
What is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jacket! Mega Man, execute!
I'm gonna ask him next time I catch him streaming to do a Russian accent.
I'll say a little higher than mine. I kinda noticed that. I really watched the stream about this. It's like,
No, his voice is higher than yours, which is kind of... But you kind of cheat with your voice, though. You kind of cheat with your voice, though. Hmm? It's like you control the altitude of your testicles at all times.
Here comes land.
Oh, no, that's actually really common.
it's like all of them I very Spanish person when I speak English it's usually pretty deep and it's like goes all over the place.
¿Sabes? Porque cuando yo hablo español, mi voz se pone de una manera más extraña. Wait, was that higher pitched than what I usually do? He does? Dude. He's a ginger Puerto Rican with a deep voice. Why does that sound satanic to me? Damn, that's so deep, man. That's so meaningful. Oh, dude. Dude, you know what I'm kind of finding weird about other people playing through games on YouTube these days? They all like seem to enjoy pointing out symbolisms within the game. Is that weird?
Oh, information.
I was gonna say, symbolism for the sake of symbolism is kind of pointless. It's like, what's the point in stating it? It's like, oh, did you know that a piece of glass means something with transparency?
Here comes land.
Who's the Great Clement?
Not bad.
Sounds gay to me. I'm just kidding, the Great Clement, if you're watching this. I've never heard of you. I'll check you out later. Oh, you mean like how Markiplier's the Five Nights at Freddy's guy? Oh, he's the king at Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. He's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, what about that other guy that literally beat the entire game day one? No, Markiplier's better. It's funny because Markiplier, as far as I know, he's never actually beaten any of the games on his own, has he? It's true.
I hate it when people do that. It's like always really crappy quality. Like they do really bad. It's like, oh, I gotta rush through to get all those early views.
It's true. Actually, Nico. Oh, holy crap! We're almost at the end of this episode. But anyway, I was gonna say, that guy that I watch a lot, Nico, or what's his face, actually. See you guys.